So here's one of my videos where I'm going to be comparing my shots to these people's shots right here. So there's going to be 4 or 5 people taking shots in this video, and the person with the best shot in this video is going to come right at the first here, right at the first person, the red person in the red right here. Everything looks really good on this shot to start. I'll show you in a second. They get full body rotation, which is absolutely key to getting the power you want. Their rotation of the hips is great. It's great to see. You're going to want to get that strong follow through, and you're going to get that with your rotation of the hips. One big thing also is he's looking up as he follows through, and the puck is in the perfect place. It's in front of him. It's not in the middle of his feet. He's not going to lose any balance, and that's exactly what I said. Is he had a strong follow through, which is exactly what you're looking for. So we're going to watch that right here, and first in slow motion. And if you notice, he's going to hit the ice right before he hits the puck. Follows through great. He's got his legs are in good position, his head's up completely, and he follows through wonderfully. So now we'll watch it in fast motion. So the next person we're going to go to, I'll talk about it quickly just before we actually show the fast part of the video. This person struggles a little bit with their shot. If you know, as we'll notice, is they keep the puck a little bit in the middle of their stance, so they're not going to get the power they would like to generate. The power that comes with a slap shot. The slap shot is supposed to be the hardest shot possible in the game of hockey, and the person has it in the middle of their stance, which is going to create a little bit of an imbalance, and it's going to be a little awkward to hit the puck at that angle when it's too close to your body and it's centered at that position. So what you should do is you should have the puck in front of you in this situation, a little bit just off your left foot if possible. And what this person also does wrong is he doesn't bring his stick back far enough to generate power. He kind of half does it, and he also hits the puck before he hits the ice, so he's going to hit it along the ice because he's not generating that power and he's not able to lift the puck. So first we'll watch it in slow motion. And as we can see, the puck's in the middle of his stance. That's not good. That's not good. And he doesn't bring it back high enough. And if you notice, he doesn't get a big rotation of the hips. He really just swings his arms at it. So now we'll watch it in fast motion. So once again, you really want to get that hip rotation. You don't want the puck too in the middle of your stance, and his feet shouldn't be pointing outwards. They should kind of be pointing forward, which he finished with his feet pointing towards the boards, which was good, but not when he was shooting, which is not optimal. So now we're going to move on to the next person here. This person in the white actually does a really good job with what they're doing. If we notice here, their stance looks really good, actually, just by looking at it right now. He has the puck in front of him. He's not coming at a side angle as the person in the black was coming in previously. His feet are pointed towards the net, which is what you're looking for. You want your feet pointed towards the target. You obviously don't want your feet pointed towards the corner, or that's where you're going to be aiming. And what this person does really well is they hit the ice. Once again, they hit the ice well before they hit the puck, and that's really going to generate their power. So as we see here, boom, hits the ice, perfect. Another thing this person does really well is they bring their stick up to a perfect height. So what we're going to notice is in slow motion here, his stick comes up just to about right here, which is exactly where you're wanting it. You're not going to want to bring it too far back. You're not going to want to bring it around your body, like backwards around your body. At that point, you could get an injury, get a rib injury, strain your neck a little bit, and you're also not going to get the shot desired. So what we're going to look for here is we're going to look for head up, we're going to look for proper feet positioning, and we're going to look for hitting the ice before the puck, and then we're also going to look for a strong follow-through and rotation of the hips. And it looks like he's accomplished all of that, so now let's watch it in fast motion. That looks perfect. Now we're going to compare this person. This person doesn't really have that good of a shot. They maybe lift their stick a little bit too high. They do get their feet pointed towards the net, which is nice to see. One thing I could say that they do a little bit wrong, though, is they keep their head down. As we notice here, their head's down and they're looking at the puck, and they're not really aiming where they're shooting. What's important to note is that they did hit the ice just before the puck, but it doesn't look like they've generated much power, but it was a very strong follow-through, so he might have been able to generate the power he was looking for. And we're going to move on to the last person, number 34 here. I think number 34 actually does a really good job on this one. They bring their stick up to a really good height. He has his head looking at the puck, so he knows where he's going. His feet are pointed a little bit towards the board, so it's not optimal. He might not be getting the puck on net here. However, he's getting a shot towards the net, which is not going to hurt, obviously. And if we look right here, his head is up, his head is up, his head is up. He lifts his back leg up, but that's only people do that if they're comfortable with feeling that way, if that's how they like it. And he follows through great. He's looking at the net as he's following through. He gets a nice hip rotation and a nice strong follow through.